Hey guys, it's me, Dave from the Kodo, back with another raid guide for Blackrock Foundry. Today we're going to be doing Beastlord Darmac. The main thing you're going to want to concentrate on here is which pet he's going to be using. So you're going to see that you can control the fight by fighting him next to the pet that you want him to jump on next. We start out with the wolf because he's a little bit easier, and we leave the fire one for the very last because it's the most AoE damage they have to deal with. During the fight, you're going to see these spears dropping. You're going to want to move out of the way. There's a little white circle that'll show up on the ground. If you get hit with that, you are going to need to have your other raid members break down the spear to get you out. You can see the guy right there in front of me got hit, and we have to break down the spear so that he can do stuff. So you're going to want to avoid these as best as possible. Once he jumps on a pet, he will start to do some abilities that are unique to that pet. The wolf is going to do kind of like a swipe attack, so you'll see that there's a range indicator on there. You want to stay away from other people just so that the swipe debuff doesn't hit a lot of people all at once. Throughout the course of the fight, you're going to see a bunch of ads coming in from the right hand side. The second tank, or whatever tank is not tanking the boss at the time, is going to want to run over and pick those ads up just so that they're controlled. Once you kill the pet that the boss is on, he then absorbs their powers, kind of like Highlander-esque. So he'll be able to do that swipe after you've killed the wolf there. We move on to the elephant next. He does a kind of like a trample that does AoE ground damage around him. So he'll jump on the... You can see he jumped on the elephant there, and then he'll start to do his trample, and he also will still do the swipe that he obtained from the wolf the first round. So AoE effects, just be prepared for that. As you can see, I'm in the healer position, so this is a little bit of perspective on what you're going to have to deal with when it comes to healing. Again, you watch out for the spears, and occasionally you're going to want to pull the boss around to those spears to multi-strike them down, because the last pet, the third and final pet, is the dragon in the background. The more spears that are on the ground, the more damage that the dragon's going to do. So you're going to want to kind of chop those down as you move the boss around. Like I said, finally we're going to move over to get him to jump onto the dragon in the background, and this one does a cone fire attack in front of him. You're going to definitely want to avoid that. It does stack, the debuff does stack, but it is dispellable, so you can get rid of it. Like I said, constantly watching out for that pin down. That can be detrimental if it hits a tank or if it hits a healer, where everybody has to turn and take down that spear so that they can get him out of there, because it does do ticking damage as well as the person can't do anything. You can see he's on the dragon now. He's doing the cone frontal damage, which does leave some fire on the ground, so watch out for that. Once you kill the dragon, you can see I just got pinned down there. So everybody has to turn and start to break down the spear so that I can be released and I can start healing again. Watch out for the fire that's on the ground. Like I said, if you have more spears in the area, there'll be more damage that's being laid out, more AoE attack that's being laid out on the ground, so you're going to want to kind of multi-strike those down once you get towards the end of the fight. And after you kill the third and final pet, he has the powers, the abilities of all three pets, and this is where we use our bloodlust so that we can burn him down as quickly as possible. So watch out for the spears, watch out for his swipe attack, so don't stand too close to anybody. Obviously watch out for the fire on the ground, and his tantrum, or the trample that the elephant gives him, isn't really too dangerous, but it's just another additional amount of damage that's gonna hurt you there. So not a difficult fight. You just got to pay a little bit of attention to which pet he's jumping onto next and the ability that pet has, so that you can control the fight better, burn him down, and you should be good. Hopefully this guide was helpful to you. If it was, or if you have any additional questions, leave them in the comment section below. Give me a thumbs up if it helped you, and check out my channel for some more tips, tricks, guides, LPs, and everything game related. Like always, guys, good luck and have fun.